What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you with another video today. The meta is definitely shifting, and we're seeing a lot of cards get reprinted. We're seeing a lot of support for older archetypes, and we're going to be seeing some stuff and some hype getting ready for the ban list. In this video, I'm going to try to cover a little bit of each of those. And then I'm going to wrap it up with probably one of the best decks to run for this meta, up until we get like our regionals for next year. That's still competitive, but not going to break your wallet. So you can start selling cards off that you just don't need. Well, right into it, guys. Wave Motion Cannon is one of the super rares I think you should sell. Obviously, getting a reprint coming up soon. Looking at Wave Motion Cannon, the market price is $86, and then we look over here, it's still around $61 for a super rare version of this card, but we know it's going to get a reprint. We know this card value is going to decline, and most likely tank, and not really recuperate for a good amount of time. Even though there's a Champion Fact 5 card, it's just not worth holding a Wave Motion Cannon when there's another version of it coming out soon. Especially if it comes out as a super rare, or as an ultra rare, this just isn't worth it. And I think this card's still good. I think Mystic Mind Burn is still a deck. I think anyone who says, "Oh, Mystic Mind Burn is not a deck," okay, and they don't prepare for it, if they don't show that deck the respect it deserves, they lose to that deck. In fact, a lot of these Thunder Dragon variants, the Dangerous Thunder Dragons, or the Guard Dragon variants, they give game ones to Mystic Mind Burn. You just automatically go, that card is board, Wave Motion Cannon hits board, that's game. Okay, we'll go to game two. We'll go to game two, and I'll try to grab my sides and try to get you with those. They have a really hard time dealing with it. I mean, if they go first, I guess they have a chance with a couple of negates. But if Mystic Mind Burn goes first, and they set up the Wave Motion Cannon, the whole setup with the trap cards and everything like that, Metaverse, the game is just about over. The minute they hit a monster on the field, they activate that trap card, there's most likely no response, and the game ends. So I think, even though Wave Motion Cannon, this version, Champion Fact 5 Super Rare, is a good card, I think with the alternative, the other rarity, hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's not common, hopefully it's super rare, or ultra rare, or even secret rare, the super rare version will go down in value. Now, I still think it's going to be worth a couple of dollars. It's a Champion Fact 5 Super Rare card, so it's not going to just go down to like a nickel, but it's definitely going to tank in value and no longer be at its $86 price point. Up next, number C39 Utopia Ray is this indicative of all these ghost rares getting bought out. Card originally came out in Order of Chaos as a ghost rare, $8.50 in the market price, but it's bought out. You got unlimited played version, lightly played, unlimited version at $40, and then you got Italian first at $10. I'm sorry, and then Italian first at $40. That's it. That's all it is. That's all your Utopia Rays. And I really want to know what's going to happen. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Players going to start moving into buying out unlimited copies of Ghost Rares? I think we're kind of going to be seeing this happen. I mean, we saw already, and it's pretty much all over the place, first season version of Ghost Rare cards just about cleaned out. Well, the ones that are there are just crazy high price points. And I really do feel like now everyone who bought the first edition versions are just calming down. They're like, alright, cool, the first edition version at a high price point, let's take it back a bit, and let's start working on the unlimited versions. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was to happen. I mean, we kind of see it in a faster rate when we see an Ultimate Rare card being bought out. First edition versions gets cleaned off, and then relatively soon after, we see the unlimited versions get cleaned off of an Ultimate Rare buyout. But I think that's going to happen with the Ghost Rare cards. So looking at Utopia Ray, I'm not shocked by this card being just sucked up by the market. Elemental Hero Escuriado. Do we roll our R's when we do this? Escuriado. Anyway, Elemental Hero, this card over here. The Ultra Rare Manga promo is about $13.45, higher than its $12.87 market price. You got the common version being at $9, higher than $7 price point. Almost there $10, by the way. Only 9 prices listed. Then you got the Star Pack Star 4 Rare being around $9, higher than $7 price point. E-Heroes, and E-Heroes. You don't need much of an explanation to know that E-Hero cards are going up in value. Whenever you hear, hey, did you hear about the Elemental Hero? That's when you go, stop, I don't care, it's bought up, cool, let's move forward. Until we get an actual meta deck list of heroes, of the new heroes, it's really hard to focus on what we have, what's being bought out. Because so many hero cards have been bought out throughout the past months, years, who knows? That's really hard to focus on just like one type of hero card and go, oh, that one's bought out because of the new set, when it happens almost all the time. What we have next here is Hidden City from Dark Illusions, Secret Rare. Hopefully we get a reprinted version of this card. But the price point actually is going down in value. Looking at Hidden City's market price is about $25. And when you look over here, it's about $20. So I think Hidden City is going down in value as Yu-Gi-Oh! Players pull away from this card in expectation of a reprint coming soon. And they have a right reason to. I mean, once again, you got Megatons, you got that new reprint with all the Ghost Girls and all these other cards coming through. You got Battle's Legends next week. You have the OTS pack being announced soon, the new OTS promos. So you have about 4 chances for Hidden City to get a reprint. So getting it for 20s, let's say a place at $60, it really does make a lot of sense to do. And I'm glad whoever's listing is listing it. They should have did it before. I got rid of mine when they were 30s. I felt like that was insane. But yeah, seeing at 20s is still also crazy. And once Hidden City gets reprinted, you gotta realize, guys, Guru Control is not going anywhere. Unless the ban is somehow magically just makes Hidden City to 1 or bans the card, Guru Control is still gonna be around. It's still gonna be one of the safe bet control decks over Altergeist. And even though I'm a huge Altergeist fan, I will say Guru Control most likely will still be around longer than Altergeist in this instance, due to the fact that 1, we haven't got any reprints of these cards, so Konami hasn't made their money. 2, Altergeist probably is gonna get more support, and if it does, Konami's gonna mediate the deck right now in the August ban list before we get the support and make it broken, whatever the support may be. And 3, Konami hasn't made the money from it. Looking at Hidden City, I think that, and Subterra for that matter, I still think it's a great deck. I think this deck has a lot of control, you know, a lot of, it's probably going to be the control deck post ban list. But if Altergeist is not hitting the ban in the August ban list, Hidden City, Guru Control, I'm sorry, but you're just not good enough. Altergeist is just a better deck for control. But if it was to be hit, it'd be Guru Control being the best deck if Altergeist was to get a hard hit. With that said, I think Konami is also looking to promote Guru Control as well. Well, with the release of Soteria Nemesis Guru as an ultra rare, I believe it's an ultra rare in the next set coming out next week. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised if this sticks around and we can see a reprint of this card, so Konami can make their money. You can players get the play value, and everyone's just mildly content with this themselves. Moving forward, Aromages. So we know for a fact, in Chaos Impact, we're getting all these new support for Aromages. Now, a lot of you players were really excited when Aromage Jasmine got a reprint, as well as Rosemary, and myself is included. I actually still have the playset of each of the reprinted Rosemary and Jasmine, just cuz, why not? And the new Link Mods, I got 3 of those, just cuz. And now this is happening. And this is not just one card we're getting in Chaos Impact. We're getting multiple cards. And I'm not a big fan of looking at the OCG and like really far down the line where Chaos Impact is and going, that is going to make this deck good one day. But Aromage is getting a lot of cards. Like it's not like, you know, you get like 1 or 2 cards and you're going, wow, that could really change the deck. This deck's getting like 5 cards. So it's really hard to ignore the fact that this is not going to be something. You know what I'm saying? That's my mentality. Like, Konami just goes, here's 5 cards for a deck in the future. And you're like, slow it down, what? And that's the same kind of hype and anticipation we're seeing with Gladiator Beast, which is also getting, well, I think they're getting like 6 cards, and everyone's pretty much considered them going to be a tier 1 deck. So I think looking at Aromages, they could be a tier 1. I mean, once again, I don't want to jump the gun. I'm just seeing them as definitely up there as a deck. Everyone kind of forgot about Aromages, or Aromatherapy. I can never say that word right. Everyone kind of forgot about this deck, but in OCG, this deck was maintaining good high table slots. It was maintaining top table numbers in the OCG with Maxx C at 3. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good deck here in the TCG. Once we get more support, once maybe Konami just lightens up on the plant hate, give us Dandelion. Hell, give me a 2 Dandelion and see what I can do with that. Once Konami lightens up, I think we can see Jasmine and Aromage is just doing good things. Oh yeah, by the way, Crystal Needle Fiber, give us that too. Just basically give us what they used to have over there. I want now. I don't care. I just want to play this deck. It looks really fun to play. But looking at Aromage Jasmine's Clash of Rebellions, the price point obviously has declined in value due to the fact that the reprint has came out. Secret Rare Aromage Jasmine has a $16 price point. Unlimited 9s and first editions are also roughly around the $9 price point. It quickly goes up to $11 though, but even so, it's not a lot of money for Secret Rare Aromage Jasmine. That hit, what, $30, $60, something crazy number before because of the hype of this card. You get the Rosemary Ultra Rares from Clash of Rebellions. Therefore, there's also reprinted versions, which I'll show you in a second. The Jasmine Link Monster is like $1. So why would you not want to preemptively buy this card? Like I said, Dual Power didn't have much value. But in the future, can the Aromages be the value of Dual Power? Could Dual Power actually see value in the future and be a plus with the Aromages? Possibly. I just typed in Aromage. I got a bunch of all these cards, but I'm dead serious. And here's the Dual Power Ultra Jasmine. It's like $1. There's 84 prices, God. Here's the Rosemary. It's also like less than $1. 68 price points. And then, I mean, you got other Aromage cards you want to pick up as well. They're dirt cheap. They're quarter box specials. Nothing too crazy about it when you look at it over here. And then you got Aroma Strategy. Has nothing to do with that, but I typed in Aroma, and that came up. Up next, guys, Watts. Watts is also getting more support, and as much as I'm a big fan of Watts, I used to Wattlock, which I'll explain in a second. I don't know if it's going to make them a good deck. I mean, putting the Wattlock on today, people just go, that's funny. I still win, though. Like, you got anything else? Like, Wattlock was not enough. And I'll explain that in a second. But what we have right here quickly is Watch Giraffe. A card that's going up in value. Came out only in Shining Darkness. Has a $6 market price. And already we're seeing limited versions hit about, I mean, this one over here is $11, $12, $13 at that. It's $16. I'm bad at math, by the way. First versions are already at $19, almost near $20 for a Watch Giraffe. A Watch Giraffe. Then you got White Chimera being bought out. I don't know what. Like, I have no idea why people will go, Watch getting new support. They want White Chimera. Like, it makes no sense. But looking at White Chimera, a Nearman Unlimited is $20. Okay, sure. You got other cards like Watt Cube, Watt Kid, Watt Hopper, and this is part of the Watt Lock, by the way. This is what I used to do back in the day. Pro plays. You bring out 2 Watt Hoppers, and the Watt Hopper says, your opponent cannot select another face-up Watt monster on the field as an attack target or targeting with card effects. So you put 2 Watt Hoppers on board, and you're like, aha, take that. And then they're like, oh, that's funny, that's really cute. Dark Hole, Regeki. And you're like, okay, well, you know, I was just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You know how to be a jerk about it. But, I mean, there's a lot of great cards for Watts, and I do like the deck a lot. I just don't know if the support's going to make them, like, a tier 1 deck. I don't know, but it merits Watt Chimera hitting $20. You got the Ultra Rare version also, by the way, if you want to buy it still. It's like $1. It's just, this is not worth it. Moving forward, you got Blaze Accelerator, another card that came out in Champion Pack 6. Going up to $19. High, and there's only 9 prices left, by the way. Higher than a $12 market price. This card also has a bunch of reprints as well, and they're dirt cheap. They're commons though. So Blaze Accelerators are kind of a money card. So if you see this around, trade for it because it's going up in value for some reason. Magical Merchant, and in this video, I know I mentioned a bunch of things, and one thing I didn't mention was goats. And that's because I'm just about burnt out. I'm just about here with goat format. And please type in the comment section down below if you're the same way. If you're feeling like just upset about goat format. Because I like max rare and everything. And with goat format, I feel like everybody already hit the bank before you went over to make your deposit. And you're just getting nothing. Like, you are getting nothing. We are seeing reprints of goat format cards, but I don't think Konami's doing this intentionally. While with cards like Magicians of Fate coming out in speed duels as I believe it was an ultra rare, super rare, which is a rarity bump from the regular rare version or the common version that you'd be left with if you want to play Goats today. I feel like Goats is going to be a dying format, and the reason why is because all these buyouts of high expensive cards make it hard for Yu-Gi-Oh players to really get involved with something. Imagine joining Yu-Gi-Oh today and going, all right, everything costs, let's do it in current Yu-Gi-Oh value. Everything costs 2 Phantasmes. So if you want to play, let's say, we all play like Danger Thunder Dragons. Every one of those cards are like 2 Phantasmes. Just like the core, the money stuff. So like Colossus, it's about $150. You need 3 of those. Dangers, they're running you about $140. Nothing too crazy. You need a place at each of those. And you're just sitting there going, why would I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll play Pokemon. I'll play Magic. It's somehow cheaper. I'll play Modern Magic, which is somehow cheaper and maintains better value. Look at that. I'm just saying, Go For It players have destroyed their own game. And you go make a counter argument, well, V, they don't need to play high value cards. And I would agree with you. Except the only problem is, when Yu-Gi-Oh players play competitively, they want high value cards. Like, it's a fact. You might go, well, not me, V. I'm that one guy, that one locals who goes to one regionals, and I only play low value cards. Good for you. Look at the top tables at any regionals and or YCS. They play high value cards. This is a fact. This is not a maybe. It's not a kinda. This is 100% a fact. We're looking at Go For My cards like Magical Merchant coming out Champion Pack 5, super rare, with a $70 market price. We're actually seeing it hold about around $200. You got another card like Spirit Reaper, occasionally used in Goats, from Champion Pack 3, super rare, $71, and oh yeah, no, it's bought out. Then you got other cards like Gravekeeper's Spy, Champion Pack 3, $64 market price, and is it 64? Oh, look at that one's 61. That's pretty good. They got Italian one. Oh yeah, okay, real quickly, it's back to up to $150. You need 3 of these, by the way. It just makes no sense. It just makes no sense for Go players to do this. And this is why I don't know if I'm going to continue playing Goats. There's no allure for me. I think I'm gonna just sell my GOAT stuff and put that money towards speed build decks. How one of these cards can buy you all the cards in the meta, and then in the case of, say, let's go with something easy like Magical Merchant. Let's see, what Magical Merchant, $200? Okay, so you have $200 for Magical Merchant. Let's say you sell one Magical Merchant. You just take that money and just put in the speed duels, and then you still have about, what, $170 to do whatever you want with? Sure. It's just not, like I said, it's not worth it for me. I'm a big fan of GOATs. I used to love GOATs. I used to love playing GOATs. And I used to love slowly gathering, collecting, getting the high-value cards. But with all these buyouts of high-value GOAT cards, it's just not worth it. Once again, like I said, I know it's cool that Konami reprinted some GOAT cards. Once again, I don't think this was intentional. Like we saw Scapegoat get an Ultimate Rare reprint, which is kind of cool for GOAT players because you can play Ultimate Rare Scapegoats, which is definitely better than the original first edition Joey ones, which are still creeping up in value from a starter deck. So it is cool to see that, but there's no allure for GOATs for me anymore. And I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. It's something that just really annoys me. I want to know if I'm the only one in this. You also have Magicians and Unite. While looking at Champion Pack 3 cards, I saw this one go up in value. Ultra Rare coming out TP3, $19 market price, and it's sold out. So, by the way, moderated plate's $18. After that, there's a CP PSA 10. Champion Pack PSA 10 version, which is $400. So, Magicians Unite is anywhere from $18 to $400, depending where you find it. Look for this card. Ultra Rare Magicians Unite. I think it only came out common, right? It came out as a rare also on Turbo Pack Booster 8, which is not worth much, actually. It's actually not a bad card to pick up. Then we have Perma Turtle Champion Pack 2. $22, but it's not that. It's $65. Perma Turtle. Actually, it's weird to see this card like this because there's a secret rare version as well. Yeah, Legend Collection 3, and that's worth about like $1. So, once again, Champion Pack cards just have value. I get it, but this is crazy what's happening. Then you have Dark Lucius level 8, another card coming out of Cyber Dark Impact as an Ultimate Rare. Has an $81 market price, and it's around $81. There's only 2 listed on TCG Player. After those 2 are gone, you make the price of Dark Lucius level 8 Ultimate Rare. I talked about that in my other market watch the other day, about how we're seeing these level monsters, Ultimate Rares, maintain crazy value. And I think that's more or less because they're collector's card as opposed to playable. I don't think nobody's going, Dark Lucius, oh my god, I have a Dark Lucius deck I can play it in. It's just collector's value for this card. Harpie Featherduster is another card I want to talk about, guys. I got 2 cards for the ban list. Real quickly, number 1, Harpie Featherduster. Obviously, TP8 ones, if someone plays that, you have my permission to just punch them square in the face. You won't go to jail, because even the cops will go, wait a minute, he has 1 card for $800? Hit him again! Like, it just makes no sense to hold an $800 Super Rare Tournament Pack 8 Harpie Featherduster. It really doesn't make any sense. The correct answer to that question of which the best version to play is the prismatic secret version of Harpie Featherduster. That's $21 in the market price, and we're seeing here, page 1's done. Looking at page 2, it's back down to $12. Let's go to page 2 real quick, just for the lulz. Yeah, no, it's around $12 on this $21 market price for Harpie's Featherduster. Hey, everybody out there, we're getting a ban list soon. And if this card comes to even 1 on the ban list, it's going to be a lot of money. I mean, a crazy amount of money. Harpie's Featherduster right now is so undervalued. It's downright annoying. And I don't understand why everyone's just getting rid of theirs when we get about to have a ban list. I wouldn't recommend it. And if you guys have Harpie Featherduster Prismatic Secrets, I would absolutely hold them. And yeah, maybe they won't get hit in this ban list. Sure. Can I get hit in the ban coming off the next ban list? The ban list after that? Why not? I think it's inevitable that it'll be coming off the ban list. We saw a lot of cards that in the Oshi bans just slowly come off our ban list. Magically. And I do think Harpie Featherduster is going to be one of those cards. There's other versions. There's a Secret Rare from Legend Collection 3. That's around $12. You got $12 one roughly around Legend Collection 4, Joey's World, which matches the market price, by the way. The Battle Pack, the Star 4 Rares versions are about $12 to $13, higher than $7.50 market price, but still. And then you got Epic Dawn regular rare versions, which is $9, as opposed to its $7 market price, which actually, dead serious, doesn't look too bad. I like the black rarity on the Epic Dawn version of Harpie Featherduster. I just think it's kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think about this, but I really do like this version a lot as well. Little fun note, fun fact, by the way. That version. So the Star 4 rare from Battle Pack Epic Dawn, Battle Pack Epic Dawn regular rare is the same version as the super rare version. It's just that one's super rare. The difference? $800. It's $9. $12. Big variables in price point we have over here, fellas. So yeah, which one do you want? Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm a rarity whore, but I'm not a rarity dumbass. And I feel like if you buy crazy ultimate rare cards and you put them in your deck, super rare cards like $800 Harpie Featherduster and put them in your deck, that doesn't make you a good Yu-Gi-Oh player or a smart Yu-Gi-Oh player. Moving forward, Maxx C. This is something I could kind of cope with. I last talked about Maxx C back when it was $150. And looking at the market price, we have one Maxx C available for $150. After that, price point slowly increases to $164. Now, if that's too rich for your blood, by the way, I don't blame you. Even though, let's be honest with you, I have no shame in my game. Maxx C comes with a BANLIST, and I can grab one for $1.50. I will grab for $1.50. That's probably as crazy as I get, because, I mean, before you go, Maxx C's a lot of money. Yeah, Phantasma used to be about $115. People had 3 of them in their decks. I was about to say hours, but I never played it, even though I did have the card. I do think this is justifiable, even though it's a crazy high price point. Hopefully, Konami makes OTS 11 with Ultimate Rare Maxx C. That'd be amazing. 2 things would happen. 1, this version would just plummet to whatever the Ultimate Rare version is from Konami's new re-release. 2, we know Maxx C's coming off the BANLIST soon. Oh, and 3, yay! I think every Yu-Gi-Oh play, I mean, unless you're playing Thunder Dragon, any variant of Yu-Gi-Oh that runs dangers, seeing Maxx C come off the BANLIST is going like, no, this is not fair. But if you saw Maxx C come off the BANLIST and you don't run a danger variant right now in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, you're in a pretty happy place. You're like, Maxx C off the BANLIST? Sure. Activate danger with Maxx C. I'm gonna draw everything, and you're gonna do nothing. Go ahead, make a great board. I might be able to draw a speed mode out of all these. Let's see. I drew 5 for my turn. I Maxx C you. You do full combo. Let's say I draw half my deck. I'll probably be able to draw a spear mode that I sided in against you. Good luck, spam decks. It just, I don't know. It's a kind of a good mediator. As much as many people say they hated Maxx C, we'd also then have Cold by the Grave and Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, which kind of changed things a lot. Now, if you're not running it in Dangerous Other Dragons, well, you don't need to run it right now. Just like you don't need to run it against specific Mind decks. These are not dominant decks. But the meta will change for the BANLIST. Expect it to happen. And whether you're playing the Danger variant or you're not playing Danger variant, a lot of weird things are going to be happening on this BANLIST. We're going to see a lot of hits. Some things coming off the BANLIST. Some things going on, a lot of things going on the BANLIST. And it's really going to change the game up. And I actually enjoy having a BANLIST as well as better than a rotating set, as we've seen in Magic and Pokemon. Even though I love the rotating sets, it works for them. I just like a BANLIST much better. I like a list of these cards are just stupid, and you can play anything else. Just don't play these cards. Or if you want to play this card, you play one of these. That's it. Any more of that, you can't play. Look at a Maxx C Secret from Storm of Ragnarok with a $24 market price. The secret version, you get unlimited versions all day long for $21. But if you're probably getting a Storm of Ragnarok, you want to maybe look at the first edition versions of Maxx C. And we're going to be seeing that. Let's see, go to page 3. It's hard to find out the correct page. I wish TCG Player had an option first edition. It's about $31 for Maxx C. So it's roughly around $20 or $30 for Maxx C, depending on how you want it. $10 extra gets you first edition Maxx C. Does first edition Maxx C make you a better player? 100% sure. Definitely. Not even a maybe. You are definitely a better player. No shame, my friends, holding unlimited editions, but first editions just you just want to be at full power. Unlimited versions, you're cell level 2. Looking at Maxx C Legend Collection 5, these ultra rare, we're also seeing roughly around $10 under its $13 market price. You have common versions also, which are almost hitting near $5 under its $7 market price still. Super rare versions also are kind of cheap. They're like $5, same as the common. They came in the 2012 Collector's 10. The market price is roughly around $5 as well. So Super Maxx C is probably the best one to pick up right now, to be honest with you. Then you have Premium Gold, Infinite Gold Maxx C. You don't want that one. That's just a bad one. So the best deck to run right now for the meta, I think it's Pendulum Magicians. Pure Pendulum Magicians. It's the cheapest deck. It's probably one of the better decks to run in the meta right now. And everything has been reprinted in Pendulum Magicians to the point in which the price point of Pendulum Magician cards are just cheap to get, cheap to play, and you don't have to, hold Dangers or Thunder Dragons going, nah, they won't hit Colossus on this BANLIST. It'll be the next BANLIST they'll hit Colossus on. No, they won't hit my Nessie. Don't be silly. Don't, guys, your words are really, really hurting my ears. I don't think it's gonna happen. Listen, I think Pendulum Magicians are a great deck to run right now because Pendulum Magicians are like the cockroach. They just survive anything, just anything. And I do think Pendulum Magicians with Pendulum Core being a high value card, being roughly around $5, you run 2 of these. There's other builds of Pendulum Magicians all around online. You can run Endymion Magician, sure. You can run all these other variants of Magicians, but I think this Pure Pendulums is a great deck still. You still have the Guard Dragon combo, you can still spam the board, and you can still continue to maintain a pretty good game state in Pendulum Magicians. And if you have any questions about the deck, actually just one Yu-Gi-Oh player, Jerry Mitchell, who constantly tops Yu-Gi-Oh events with Pendulum Magicians. Pure, no Endymions needed. So I do think Pendulum Magicians are a great deck, and if you want to buy a booster box of Pendulum Evolution, it's like $40. Boom, right there. Done. 40 bucks for a box of Pendulum Evolution, and you can probably pull almost everything. I will say though, Penco is kind of hard to pull. I think the ratio is like 1 to 2 per box. But if you still want the rest of the deck, you get over here, and it's not a bad buy. I think not Chronograph. What's his name? Astrograph. I think it's Astrograph. Should come off the ban list. I'm a big advocate for that card to come off the ban list because I do feel like Pendulum Magicians and Pendulums for that matter just aren't as good as they should be. I do think they should be good, as I think Synchro should be good. I think Exceeds should be good. And in a way, Exceeds are probably the best out of all those three, but they're all game mechanics. And yeah, we're in Link era, but when we were in other eras, we're still using other era stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shadows in like Exceed. Like Shadows were like the deck, one of the best decks. And we were in Exceed era. What is it? Necros was a ritual deck. NXT's era, and I do think it would be cool to see cards like Astrograph also come off the ban list for us to see Pendulum Magicians be a deck again in Link era. And I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, by the way, please make sure to subscribe button, hit the like button and notification bell, and tell me about your comments. What do you guys think about the cards in this ban list, and what are you looking forward to in the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as what deck to play or what future release, or are you looking to play Pendulum Magicians? Tell me down below. Anyway, guys, it's your boy V, and you paisanos, you have a good day.